Field will roll into turn number 3. They reach the VP Fuels power point, and we are underway. So it's going to be Shepard showing the way early. Young has the second and a hornet's nest for third. Dillard has it. Lanigan wants it. Here comes Thornton. Here comes Mataragas. Lap number 1. Young hands to the inside. It'll be Brandon Shepard. Field now settles down just a little bit as Shepard stretches his legs. Takes the 18 to school. Now it's Dillard battling with Lanigan for the third spot. Top 4 go in this one. Lanigan falls to 4th, Mike Norris. Darrell Lanigan has had his share of problems this year.
Cars running in the bottom for the modifieds. The late models immediately with that wider right tire go to the top side. It'll be Shepard, Young Hands, and the 97 of Cade Dillard in the 4th, or 29 running in the 4th. Darrell Lanigan, Ricky Thornton in trouble, but he's okay.
Ricky Thornton almost climbed the wall. Cade Dillard's been on a hot streak, and he keeps it up right now, running 3rd, right behind the 18 of Chase Younghands. Top 2 go to the redraw tomorrow. The top 4 will advance to the PDC. Thornton's on the outside looking in. Lanigan has the spot. Still way up for grabs as we have only completed 5 laps of 25, Mike. 20 laps to go. Shepard continues his winning ways.
No doubt about it. 18 of Chase Young Hands trying to run him down the shop quick car number 1-8. Cade Dillard a strong run. 3rd, 4 transfer to tomorrow night's. Your winner goes to the redraw down the front straightaway. Ricky Thornton on the out man looking out. Trying to run down the 29 of Darrell Lanigan down the back straightaway. 18 to go. It's all Brandon Shepard, but lap traffic in front of him in the form of the Vanilla Gorilla, Curtis Rackey.
And the 28 of Dennis Erb Jr. staying within striking distance, right behind Chris Simpson, as Thornton flirting with disaster up by that cushion in 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Brandon Shepard opening up the advantage now on the 18 of Chase Younghands. The battle, I think, right now on the racetrack, Mike's going to be for the final redraw spot between Cade Dillard and Chase Younghands. Younghands coming off a win at Red Cedar. Dillard coming off a 3rd at Davenport. Both drivers have been good as of late, and we are now just 9 of 25 in. And I'm telling you, Thornton, he's either going to be hero or zero.
Really driving the wheels off of the battle again for second. Here comes Cade Dillard. Dillard trying to reel in the 18 of Chase Younghands. Curtis Rackey going to go a lap down, but Brandon Shepard continues to dominate. Here in the Morton Building World of Outlaws Series, way out in front of the Dyer's Top Rod Showdown feature number 1. 14 laps to go. The battle for seconds still staying pretty close as Younghands move down the track. Cade Dillard in 97, a good run a couple of nights ago. Looking pretty good in 97 as well.
Well, Ricky Thornton has thought better of 1 and 2. He's actually tucked down to the bottom of the racetrack, keeping it off the wall, challenging Darrell Lanigan for the final transfer spot into the PDC. Jimmy Mars slides into the infield. He's done for this one. Brandon Shepard dominating right now as he crosses at the halfway point, a 3-second lead.
Down the back straightaway, a full straightaway length advantage. Ricky Thornton again back on the cushion, trying to run down the 29 of Darrell Lanigan. That's the battle for 4th. Ricky Thornton to the inside, Lanigan in the middle. They're looking to go 3 wide because here comes Chris Simpson now as the track starts to widen out. The battle for 4th. And final transfer spot's a good one. 10 to go when Shepard comes back by Ricky Thornton. Looking to send it down the back straightaway. Lanigan cuts off momentum. They're looking to go 3 wide. Make it almost 4 wide. Here comes Dennis Erb Jr. They're 2x2 for the transfer spot. Rick, a good one brewing. For 4th, for 3rd, 4th, it's Simpson, Lanigan, Thornton, and Dennis Erb are trying to get by Rackey. Oh, man.
Simpson is going to get a leapfrog on the Vanilla Gorilla as he tried to go by Curtis Radke underneath the 32, and safety officials are heading right over there because the worst part of that race car is sitting right where Curtis Radke is sitting and strapped into that cockpit.
Man, a tough break for the driver in 61. One of the nicest drivers you find in the pit area down there. And again, Chris Simpson, nowhere to go, came up on Curtis Rackey so fast. Another note as well, Rick, Cade Dillard is stopped in the infield. They are looking under the 97. He was in a transfer spot.
Great choice there by the 18 of Younghands, putting Erb on the bottom. So we'll see if Erb can take advantage of that choice as we go back to green. And Lanigan's going to steal second away, at least for the moment. And right up under Lanigan was Younghands. Here's Dennis Erb Jr. Oh, Dennis Erb sliding in now. We're 3 wide for the number 2 spot. Erb goes to second.
Wow, Dennis Erb out of nowhere. So we got the bottom, pick it up. Brandon Shepard on the top. And here comes Darrell Lanigan. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. for the 4th and final transfer spot down the back straightaway. Looking to go side by side with Chase Younghands. for the fourth and final transfer spot. Herb second, Lanigan third, but who's got fourth at the line? Too close to call. They're side by side. Here comes Gordy Gundaker at 11. He loves catfishing on the bottom. Some call it catfishing. He calls it winning. Keep your eyes on 11. Gordy on the move. Dennis Herb to second. Lanigan third. Thornton Jr. fourth.
Dennis Herb Jr. getting the job done down low. He was licking his chops by the choice by Chase Younghands, and that choice may have cost him getting in the show because he has went backwards since the green flag on the restart. Obviously, it's all Brandon Shepard right now. Lanigan's trying his luck up top. Here comes the Bear Lake Bonsai Boom Briggs. Two Club 29s going at it for the number 3 spot. Boom is feeling it here tonight at Fairbury.
Oh, Boom Briggs in 99B on the bottom. Gotta go to third around Daryl Lanigan, bringing Gordy Gundaker along with him. Brandon Shepard putting on a show on the outside, but Dennis Herb Jr., Boom Briggs, and Gordy Gundaker. Gundaker looks for the 4th spot underneath Lanigan. He's got it at the line. We got 4 to go. Rick and Daryl Lanigan. The Bluegrass Bandit rallied to the outside of Gordy, but Gordy's got 4th. Who's it going to be? 3 to go. Be Shep by a straightaway.
Well, the World of Outlaws don't race a lot with Gordy Gundaker, and Gundaker has made a living on the bottom of the racetracks here as of late, and he continues to do so right now as he has got himself in a transfer spot in the main event. That's the good news for Gundaker. The bad news for Lanigan and Younghands, they're going to go last chance showdown racing tomorrow if they don't pick it up in the next 2 laps. It's all Shepard. We know that. Herb's got the second and final transfer spot to the redraw. Boom running out of time with 1 lap to go.
Final time down the back straightaway. Into 1, Mark Richards picking up his first Dirt Late Model Dream win. Dyer's Top Rod Showdown feature number 1 to B. Shep. Brandon Shepard, your winner. Dennis Herb Jr. going to go home second. Third will go to Boom Briggs, and 4th will go to Gordy Gundaker.
Works, Salak Well Services, Gunners Honey, Petroff Towing, Rocket Pre-Owned Motors, Andy Durham powered Rocket XR1. It's the Rocket Shep, Brandon Shepard. $2,500, DJ, is what Shepard's going to receive for that effort.
Yeah, and another car overheating down here, Gordy Gundaker, who transferred into the show. He was signaling for a push. You saw steam billowing out from underneath the hood of his Black Diamond race car. He's going to require a push back into the pit area, but Gordy Gundaker's number 11 is just a little warm as well, as the driver who won the 2017 Prairie Dirt Classic, also picked up a preliminary win here a year ago, is about to roll in to the Fairbury Speedway victory lane. His 14th win with the World of Outlaws Morton Buildings late models this year, his 16th overall win. And he is going to find himself in the redraw here tomorrow. And as he climbs out of the Valvoline Swaybert Calf Ranch's Rocket Chassis sponsored number 1, I'm sure he's going to get a big Fairbury round of applause. And that now makes 40 top 10 finishes in 41 races this year for Brandon Shepard. That is just unbelievable. He is the reigning Dirt Late Model Dream winner, picking up that win at Eldora back in June as he climbs out of the car. Ladies and gentlemen, let him hear you out of New Berlin, Illinois. It's Rocket Shep, Brandon Shepard. Brandon, you make that look like you're taking candy away from a baby, and I know it's not that easy, and I don't know if you could see anyone signaling you or not, but you had almost a full straightaway or over a full straightaway lead out there.
Yeah, I knew my car felt really good. I could see my guy telling me that I had room to move around a little bit there. We just got the lead there and got to the top and got rolling and got a lane burn in, and once we did that, we were able to roll pretty good there, and I could keep my momentum up really good, so that's good for tomorrow night. And then after the race there, I was able to run a few laps dead in the bottom, and I felt pretty good down there too. So to get the heat win, and be fast time, that's the first 2 goals accomplished. Now we got 1 more. Hopefully we can do it. Thanks again for all the fans for coming out. Thanks to all the family back home supporting me. My dad and Missy. I don't know if they came tonight or not, but I got to thank them for sure. My mom, my grandpa, my girlfriend Michaela, my daughter Addison, my son Jace, all my great crew, Mark, Dan, Austin, Joel, and all the great sponsors on this thing, Valvoline, Seabrook Cap Ranches, Ace Metalworks, Gunners, Honey, Durham Racing Engines, Kaiser Manufacturing, Integra Shock Springs.
Jace was down there flexing for us in the campground a little bit earlier. I bet he's flexing now. How about a round of applause for Brandon Shepard, who wins the first qualifying feature here tonight.
So backstretch Mike Norris, they'll reach the VP Fuels making power point in turn 4, and this second showdown, courtesy of Pontiac RV, will be underway.
Turbo Tyler Urban, 32, Bobby Pierce. Looking to go green, here we go. Bobby Pierce gonna jump to the cushion. Tyler Herb down to the inside. Here comes Devin Moran looking to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. It'll be Bobby Pierce. Turbo. Here comes Unzicker to the outside of the 9 to Devin Moran. Turbo to the inside of Pierce. Pierce going to spark and arc the Falls cushion and take the race lead at lap number 1.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, Mike Norris, but the 22 of Greg Satterley lost wholesale positions on the start. The driver out of Rochester Mills was supposed to start 11th. He did. After 1 lap, he's already back to 14th. He's got a lot of ground to make up.
23 to go, a long ways, 25 laps, $2,500 to win PDC showdowns here again. Pontiac RV on board. Devin Moran going to go to work on Tyler Herb down to the inside. Bab right there with him. Here comes Frank Heckenus Jr. in 99. Driver up on the outside is the 24 of Ryan Unzicker. A caution will come out. A couple of cars. Looks like Blake Spencer and the driver you're just talking about, Greg Satterley.
Yeah, Blake Spencer getting turned around to Bozard Ford entry out of St. Augustine, Florida. America's first city. Is sitting sideways and facing the wrong way. And I don't know exactly what happened to Greg Satterley at the start, but he just went backwards right away. And that cost him as he's part of this caution here in turn number 4. 25 in Pontiac RV showdown number 2.
Yeah, we're looking to get things going here. We'll see if the front runners can mix it up for the race leader. Comes Devin Moran on the restart. Looks to the outside of Tyler Herb. We'll see if we can get something going here on the restart. Bobby Pierce bouncing. Tyler Herb going to jump to the top. Down to the inside of that, Devin Moran. Here comes Frank Heckenus Jr., Ryan Unzicker, Shannon Babb, and Bob Gardner, as you said. They're 3 wide up the front straightaway. Boy, they're closing in on Tyler Herb. Bobby Pierce to the top. Tyler Herb looking to throw a slider. Devin Moran throws a slider at him down the back straightaway. You know Tyler Herb's going to return the favor. Boy, they're mixing it up. Oh, no, and Devin Moran and Tyler Herb make contact, and Tyler Herb spins. Miles Moose spins. Oh, man, Tyler Herb and Devin Moran trading slide jobs, and Herb gets the worst of it. Uh-oh. Might have an altercation in the backstretch.
No. Tyler Herb knows that he's got a race to run here, and his crew chief, Rockin' Randall Edwards, has, I'm sure, told him whatever happens, just go out there and keep racing, and that's exactly what he just did. So here we go with Bobby Pierce and the Delaware double file restart as they work out of turn number 4. Everybody chasing the 32. He comes to green, and he'll bring the Thundering Herd off into 1 and 2 for the first time. Bobby Pierce, Devin Moran second. Here comes Frankie on the bottom. Unzicker on the top side. Bab down low. 5 cars. Mike Norris battling for 4 spots. They're 1 by 2 by 2 as they work out of turn number 4.
We'll see if Bab can slip down to the inside of Frank Heckenus Jr. Heckenus Jr. going to hold him off for the time being. Meanwhile, Devin Moran above him. Here comes Unzicker digging for the 4th spot. Meanwhile, Bab looks to the inside of Frank Heckenus Jr. Besides Bobby Pierce and Devin Moran, that bottom side's looking pretty good. Bab had a good run at Frank Heckenus Jr. He cut off his momentum. Here comes El Paso. Ryan Unzicker in 24. He's got a rocking and rolling around the Falls cushion down the back straightaway. 18 to go this time by. It's all Bobby Pierce, but a hornet's nest behind of him.
Shannon Babb taking the Gordy Gundaker line around this racetrack, and it's paying huge dividends. Babb's got himself in the 3rd spot. He was 5th just a couple circuits ago. Now he's going for the runner-up spot and a shot at the redraw. Shannon Babb eating on the bottom like a Picassomus at the end of the aquarium.
Not very often you see Shannon Babb passing cars down on the inside. Devin Moran to his outside. Here comes the Moequa missile. He looks for second off of turn number 4. He's got it. Shannon Babb to second. It's Bobby Pierce showing the way. Babb to second. Devin Moran not giving up on the cushion just yet down the back straightaway. As now he's going to jump down to the inside. 15 to go. 10 in, 15 to go. It's all Bobby Pierce, but that bottom groove is pretty fast. Babb second, 3rd Moran, 4th Heckenus, 5th is Ryan Unzicker.
So Bobby Pierce will bring the field around for lap number 11. We'll have 14 laps to go this time. Shannon Babb now comfortable in 2nd. Devin Moran in 3rd, but a hard-charging Frank Heckenus Jr. to the high side of the racetrack. Heckenus is going to try and take position number 3 away from Moran and solidify his starting spot in the PDC because he's got Ryan Unzicker all over him. Jay Morris not that far out of the picture either.
Down the back straightaway, Bobby Pierce going to have company here in a couple of laps. Problems for Dan Flesner in 9D, but here comes Shannon Babb down on the inside. We know Bobby Pierce doesn't like to run the outside, but now he drives down to the inside over in turns 1 and 2. Derek Dow out of the event. Shannon Babb starting to reel in Bobby Pierce. Frank Heckenus Jr. trying to reel in the 9 of Devin Moran. Babb for the race lead down to the inside of Bobby Pierce. Lap traffic of Greg Wagner right in front of him. 11 to go, Rick. This one's heating up.
Don't look now, but Shannon Babb has got him in the crosshairs. He'll try and pull the trigger in turn number 4 and grab the lead. The short way around is the fast way around here tonight. Bobby Pierce has never met a cushion he didn't like. Shannon Babb found something on the bottom, as did Gundaker, to get in the show. Babb's not only in the show right now, he's trying to go for the win there side by side out of turn number 4. We're under 10 to go.
9 laps to go. Bobby Pierce trying to hold on. Oh, and Babb just about spun out. He might have stalled the motor, Rick. He did. Now he gets it back going again, but they throw the caution. Oh, man. I don't know if he come to a complete stop, but the caution comes out. Oh, snap.
Wow. Does not have to go to the tail. We continue on with 9 laps to go, and we're underway.
So what's going to happen here in a wild one? This is only the first of 4, second of 4 features. Now Devin Moran going to go to second. Here comes Frank Heckenus Jr. He's not done as well. Bobby Pierce going to jump to the cushion. Can Devin Moran repeat? He was your winner a year ago, looking to win the Pontiac RV Showdown number 2.
Well, Devin Moran saw what Shannon Babb did, and he's protecting the bottom. Frankie's going to throw all caution to win up top. Shannon Babb's still in the show, but not in the redraw where he wanted to be. Car stalled on him. He's got to go to the outside of Moran. Moran's not going to give up the hub of the racetrack, so if Shannon Babb wants in the redraw, he's going to have to figure out how to get through that middle lane.
6 to go with a comeback by Devin Moran, starting to reel in Bobby Pierce. $2,500 on the line for Pontiac RV. We'll see if Devin Moran can get it going. Bobby Pierce has led most of this one. Devin Moran second, Babb third, Heckenus Jr. fourth. Here comes Unzicker. Heckenus Jr. was running on the high side. They slice and dice for the transfer spot. Don't count out this 77. Are you kidding me, Jay Morris? Oh, my.
So Bobby Pierce shows the way with Devin Moran second. Now Frankie to the outside, Unzicker to the inside. That final transfer spot under protest. We're down to 4 laps to go. It is totally undecided who is going to make this towards the back of the top 4. Nevertheless, Frank Heckenus Jr., he's fast up there, but does he have enough to A, hold off Unzicker, and B, get by anybody else?
3 to go. Bobby Pierce continues to blister the Fals cushion over at 3 and 4. He runs up to it and drives away from it in 1 and 2. Frank Heckenus Jr. going to go back to 4. 3 to go. Who's going to make the redraw right now? Devin Moran second, Shannon Babb right there, but here comes Frank Heckenus Jr. charging hard in the late stages of this one. 2 to go. Bobby Pierce going to find the bleach rack first, but here comes Silky Smooth Frank Heckenus Jr. for third.
5, 4, 3, now 2, now 1 lap to go for Bobby Pierce to win Pontiac RV Showdown number 2 and get a shot at the redraw and the pole tomorrow night, and maybe win his first PDC. First things first, the smooth operator takes Pontiac RV Showdown number 2. Devin Moran will join him in the redraw. It's Shannon Babb and Frank Heckenus Jr. going to the Prairie Dirt Classic. Copy Systems, Leaka Tree Service, Ted Brown's Quality Paint and Body number 32. The smooth operator, Bobby Pierce. Joining him will be Devin Moran in the redraw, and going to the Prairie Dirt Classic, it's going to be the Moequa Missile, Shannon Babb and Frank Heckenus Jr. Well, it was kind of good news, bad news, Dustin Jarrett for Shannon Babb. Yeah, good news, he's in the Prairie Dirt Classic. Bad news is that stall over in turn 2 cost him a shot at the redraw.
Yeah, it sure did, and be anxious to see exactly what happened over there. I don't know that we'll get an opportunity to talk to Shannon because we're about to talk to the winner of this race, but we'll certainly try to grab him after the races tonight and find out exactly what happened to the Moequa Missile. But pulling him now to the Fairbury Speedway Victory Lane. And guys, if you remember back a year ago, he was in Victory Lane here at this event. but it was a non-qualifiers race. With his win in this prelim feature, he locks himself into the 30th Annual Prairie Dirt Classic, a race that his dad has won 5 times, and he's climbing out of the car. Fairbury out of Oakwood, Illinois. Let him hear you, the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce. BP, you pulled away there at the end of that one, but I don't know if you realize Shannon Babb, before that caution came out, was underneath of you several different times, both in 1 and 2 and down in 3 and 4.
Yeah, he was charging there, and I had to really change my lineup on top to get going. I thought I was kind of a sitting duck there, and I wasn't good on the bottom. I don't know if I just didn't slow down enough or what, but big thanks to Fairbury putting this race on. This track's actually really pretty good right now, and you had a few lanes to choose from, so that's fun. And thanks to the fans for coming out, and thanks to my crew, my family, and everyone, and all the fans that helped me.
Bobby, you're sweating, and I know it's warm out here, but it's also, I think, a testament to how hard you were manhandling that race car up on the top side of the track at times.
Yeah, I was just having to run different styles of the top. Both corners was pretty tricky. You know, I could kind of run it like I normally do in 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 I had to really be cautious, and I didn't want that tire to seal up on me going into 1 and slide up and hit the cushion, hit the wall, and you know, ruin it for myself. So just had to calm down and focus and hit my marks.
You won the non-qualifiers race last year. How good does it feel to know you've locked yourself into the show?
Yeah, last year was a crazy race with me and Fager. You know, it's probably one of the coolest races to watch. I watch it every now and then, but yeah, I much rather would have that would have been one of these races for sure. So and $2,500, that's not too bad either. I like it.
Give me one more round of applause, Fairbury, your winner of prelim feature number 2 out of Oakwood, Illinois, the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce.
So they reach the VP Fuels making power point in turn number 4. We'll cut this final one loose. VP Race Fuels showdown number 4, 2,500 on the line. Shot at the redraw. Here we go, Mike Norris.
There we go. Is it going to be Winger and Winger show up front? Then Kevin Weaver down to the inside, looking to go 3, maybe 4 wide. Here comes Ricky Weiss down the back straightaway, looking to take the runner-up spot away from McKay Winger on the opening lap. Ricky Weiss going to fire a slide job at McKay Winger. Winger looking to go back around him on the outside. Weiss going to go to second. Winger back to third. Weaver fourth. Opening lap goes to Ashton Winger.
So it's Winger, then it's Weiss, then it's Winger, then it's Weaver. Now it's going to be Shane Clanton along with Billy Drake. Clanton thinking about going 3 wide in turn number 4. Still thinking about it down the front stretch. I think he's actually going to take the chance here in turn number 2, and he did. It paid off. He went by Kevin Weaver. Now he's going to work on McKay Winger. Here comes Billy Drake along for the ride as well on the bottom. The bottom has been the place to be.
Wow, Shane Clanton very fast in car number 25. McKay Winger not giving up yet on that false cushion. Now Shane Clanton going to go by Winger trying to even the score. Billy Drake digging down to the inside for transfer 2 to the restraw. $2,500 on the line. The upstart Ashton Winger, the Easy Go car, number 12, has got the race leader at Falls.
Ashton Winger leading Ricky Weiss, Shane Clanton, and now Billy Drake, who's taken over the number 4 spot. Winger is back to 5th. Weaver in 6th. Kettering's going to call it quits early. Then it's going to be Ken Robinson, Scott Schmidt, Mason Ziegler, Mike Spatola, Kobe Vandenberg.
25 in, 20 to go. Down the back straightaway, Ashton Winger showing the way. We'll see if the veterans Ricky Weiss and Shane Clanton and Billy Drake can run him in. Couple of former PDC champions right there. Billy Drake now to 4th. Shane Clanton into 3rd. Ricky Weiss starting to reel in Ashton Winger. 18 to go when they come back. Kevin Weaver trying to work the falls cushion down the back straightaway. He's 6th. Winger trying to hold on for 5th. Good battle between them and K-Rob.
Ashton Winger, Ricky Weiss in the transfer spots to the redraw early on in this one. 7 in, 18 to go. Shane Clanton solid in 3rd. Billy Drake holding a pretty secure 4th right now. Little battle heating up between Kent Robinson, Kevin Weaver, and McKay Winger. That, if it doesn't get him into the show, Mike, at least will get him a good starting spot in tomorrow's Last Chance Showdown number 2.
Yeah, no doubt about that. K-Rob, couple of Mars cars, MB Custom cars right there, 42 in the 7R. Meanwhile, here comes Ricky Weiss again. Shane Clanton trying to come along as a dancing partner, starting to reel in Ashton Winger. Here comes the 7 of Ricky Weiss now. 15 to go, and Ricky Weiss has caught your race leader with a car sideways. Zanker in 9, has brought out the caution.
So the first caution of VP Fuels showdown, we'll call it, number 4. With 9 in the book, 16 to go. Pretty good action up front there, Dustin Jarrett. Obviously, Ashton Winger right now feeling real good. Much easier Saturday night. So it's up to Ashton Winger to light the fires in turn number 4. The party's back underway. Going to work on the outside. Here comes Shane Clanton. He's going to try and take second away from Ricky Weiss. Clanton will pull the trigger. The momentum will take Clanton into the number 2 spot. Here comes straight to the inside. 2 by 2 by 2 as they come out of turn number 4. Clanton will be your new leader.
No doubt about it, Rick. Great call there. The new race leader is going to be Shane Clanton as they work the middle of the speedway. Winger again going to jump to the Fals cushion. And Mason Ziegler, Kevin Weaver back there as they try to get that high side going here in this final feature. Again, Clanton way wide. Winger down to his inside. It'll be Clanton, Winger, Weiss, and Billy Drake, then McKay Winger and Kit Robinson. 4 transfer to the big dance, 2 to the redraw. Ricky Weiss not done yet. Oh, Canada in 7. Whoa, when he gets into Ashton, Winger gives him a shot. Opens the door for Billy Drake, your 1997 PDC champion, looks for 3rd. Now, Weiss still got him.
We are halfway next time by. Shane Clanton, Ashton Winger. Now Billy Drake goes to 3rd. The contact with Ricky Weiss and Winger forced the 7 to go back to the 4th and final transfer spot. Not where Weiss wanted to be. He wanted to be in a redraw and try and get a shot at the pole and have his first ever outlaw win. Right now, it's just a matter of holding on and getting in the show because the 7 of Weiss sits in the hot seat with Kent Robinson breathing down his neck.
11 to go this time by. Oh, Winger sliding almost to a stop, but he keeps going. Him and Weaver made a contact. I'm telling you what, Mason Ziegler's the man on the move. If he could get by Kevin Weaver, he will. Whoa, nowhere to go for Spatola. Boy, we about piled him up back there. Mason Ziegler now hoping for a caution. It's Shane Clanton, but it's obviously that battle for the runner-up spot's a good one. It's the 75 of Billy Drake, the 12 of Ashton Winger. Here comes Ricky Weiss. Fals is heating up again behind your race leader. 9 to go when they come back.
There's a lot of action going on at the back of the pack, and it's not going to get them in the show, but what a display those guys are putting on. Up front, Shane Clanton. He's the car to beat right now. Here comes Billy Drake. He'll pull the trigger, hit the bullseye. He'll go to a redraw spot as he disposes of Winger.
Here comes the 7 of Ricky Weiss. He looks to the inside of Ashton Winger now. It'll be the 75 of Billy Drake, the second. 8 laps remain here in the opening night of the Fairbury Speedway as we work through the VP Race Fuels. Final showdown of the evening. As 7 to go this time by, it's Shane Clanton continuing to show the way. Billy Drake second, Ashton Winger third, Ricky Weiss fourth. Kent Robinson running fifth. Again, action behind the top 5. Again, good battle for third again, shaping up. Ashton Winger in the middle of the speedway, bringing Ricky Weiss along. Now Billy Drake has caught your race leader, Rick. Here we go.
It'll be 5 laps to go next time by. It's Shane Clanton showing away, but Billy Drake is on the move. Here comes Billy the Kid. He's going to go after Shane Clanton. Weiss is trying to get the 3rd spot away from Winger. 5 laps to go this time. Billy Drake is just poised for this win.
Getting your 1997 Prairie Dirt Classic champion, go back to victory lane. Ashton Winger going to jump to the cushion, trying to reel him in. Billy Drake, Shane Clanton through the middle of the speedway. Billy Drake on the bottom. It'll still be Shane Clanton, Billy Drake, Ashton Winger, and Ricky Weiss. They're running all over the Falls. Speedway 3 to go. Ashton Winger now trying to reel in Billy Drake. Ricky Weiss is there, but here comes Kit Robinson. So a couple of 7s battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. 3 to go, Rick. A good one behind your race leader.
K-Rob going after both Ricky Weiss and Ashton Winger as they try to stay in the show through the transfer spot. The 2 to go signal will hit this time. When the 25 comes out of turn number 4, they are going 3 wide. Ricky Weiss trying to get the spot away from Ashton Winger, get a little bit closer to solidifying his spot. White flag the next time by. Weiss to the inside of Winger. Ricky Weiss will take 3rd away. Now Ashton Winger's in total jeopardy. Here comes the 7R.
White flag is out, 1 to go for the 25 of Shane Clanton. A brawl for the 4th spot. Down the back straightaway, Shane Clanton going to show the way. Bring us home, Rick, on a Friday night at Falls.
K-Rob to the inside of Ashton Winger for a transfer spot. Shane Clanton's going to win VP Fuel Showdown number 4. Drake will come home 2nd. Weiss 3rd. Kent Robinson will steal the 4th and final transfer spot away from Ashton Winger. Winger just learned a valuable lesson. You got to protect your position in a big weekend like this. He didn't do it. He'll start up front in the 2nd last chance showdown. But your winner of the final showdown tonight out of Zebulon, Georgia, Skyline Motorsports, Bennett Explosives, Bruning Rock Products, Super K Express, Capital Race Car, the Georgia Bulldog, Shane Clanton, and boy, is he a happy camper, DJ.
Yeah, I would say so. When you talk about a team that's really kind of come into their rhythm here throughout the mid part of the summer, Rick, you see them every single time. This team right here has done it. He and Marshall Green working on this race car, and he took over this ride just about a month ago or so it was, Rick, and he has really, really turned in some strong performances. The icing on the cake, at least up to this point, is a preliminary feature win. He'll be looking for a little bit more tomorrow in the Skyline Materials Capital Race Car number 25. He rolls into Fals victory lane after a hard-fought battle, ladies and gentlemen. Out of Zebulon, Georgia, let him hear you. Shane Clanton wins the final race of the night. And you ever want to know, if you ever want to know what Fairbury means, for a driver that doesn't typically show a lot of emotion, you're one happy camper after getting that win, man. Congratulations.
Oh, I am. I messed the car up qualifying there and didn't have you up on the wheel in that heat race. And hopefully we got the good car enough tomorrow to win the race. And I'd love to take the bank.
What can you say about you and this team? You've been in this car for about 5 weeks or so now, man, and I mean, you talk about really kind of gelling and finding your rhythm. I think maybe that best describes how you guys have kind of meshed.
Well, it is. Like I said, I got good enough help now. Ain't got to worry about what we got to do to the race car. It's just make the right adjustments, and they can do everything I ask them to do. And them three guys there, they worked their butts off for me.
Who do you need to thank?
Greg Bruning, Tyler Bruning, BRP, Bennett Explosives, Super K Express, Capital Race Cars, Clements, VP, all the associates guys that help us, CCF and Freeman Plumbing, Advanced Transportation, all them guys that give to this program is pretty cool.
How about another big round of applause? Shane Clanton, ladies and gentlemen, grabs the win in the fourth and final qualifying feature of the night, and we are finished at 20 minutes to 11 on a Friday at Fals, guys.
Well, I tell you what, thank you very much, Rick. I know you got a few things to remind us of, a big autograph session. I'm going to throw this in here real quick. Again, stay off the golf carts for at least 1 hour. 1 hour. You can head back to your campers. The pit gates will open. Capacity crowd here tonight. Be nice to each other. We're all here for the same reason, to enjoy some great racing. Let's go down to the pit area and see our favorite drivers. Again, we don't want any of the stories to be anything but the racing on the track here tonight, Rick. Again, stay off the golf carts for minimum of 1 hour. We do have plenty of security here this weekend. So, again, let's be nice. Let's be respectful. Let's remember the weekend for what it is, and that is racing. I know we got a big day coming up tomorrow with Suave Talk. We also have an autograph session coming up tomorrow, Rick, as well. You'll be a part of that.